Life insurance agents, real estate coaches, entrepreneurs, transfer your affiliate marketing business, your marketing business with the power of AI-driven webinars. No more barriers to entry. Create high converting presentations in seconds instead of months. AI Freedom Launchpad training did it again. Jonathan Montoya revolutionizing the webinar creation. The speaker today was absolutely, positively amazing. This gentleman is Stefan Ciancio. He came and graced the presence of our AI Freedom Launchpad coaching, where we actually have on Thursdays. Let me introduce Jonathan first. On Thursdays, the coaching is an opportunity to bring speakers in that highlight different AI tools to help you make money and save time in your business. The amazing thing is you don't know who's coming in each week until maybe about 30 minutes before the training. But the AI Freedom Launchpad Elite software is a game changer. And Jonathan Montoya, and I'm gonna put the link in the comments right now, because I'm telling you, this every week I am blown away about who he brings in for the actual speakers, because you don't know until like moments before the training starts. But besides just investing in his course, where you're actually able to learn AI, create clones, where my life insurance agents that don't even know it yet, they're going to be a part of the AI Launchpad Elite if you want to save time and maximize financial opportunities and financial education to families. That is the whole mission, and AI is going to help leverage this opportunity, in addition to passive income that you're able to obtain in regards to the course. Look at the course cost. $97, but then you do need to get the upsell when you actually invest in the course, because the upsell is where the coaching happens. And when you go through the course, you do get the course. Like, for example, let me just show you, because I had a couple of questions on this last week regarding how this process goes. You go through step 1 and you put in your information. And then when you go to step 2 to actually order the information, you have an opportunity to upsell. Get the actual upsell. It's not on this page. I recommend all of these. And then once you actually pay, you're actually offered an opportunity to get the AI Elite coaching. That is what the coaching piece will allow you to. Let me just show you all of the products, because that's the easiest way. The coaching products will allow you to get the AI Launch Elite Pad coaching. And so you get all of the replays from, like, we went through AI Facebook ads. We went through how to create a movie like AI videos in VO3 with Colton. We went through AI content batching. We went through AI Launchpad Elite coaching with Austin, and how he goes viral on social media using AI. Last week we had Jeff Hunter, how to use AI to grow your brand on Facebook. And this week we had Stefan Ciancio. Now, am I saying his name right? Probably not. But this gentleman talked about a software that I'm going to go through today, where he launched the most insane deal ever, and people are actually going insane over it. It's called the WebinarKit Best Deal Ever, and he showed us and walked us through how this webinar software will take your business to the next level by getting a white label access to 5 cutting-edge, in-demand AI-powered software tools you can sell for 100% profits and really enjoy it. So I don't hesitate, because I'm going to go through kind of a highlight of what it included. But most webinar platforms charge $300 to $500 per month with attendee limits, no automation, and 0 sales right. That's where the new deal comes in. This WebinarKit Best Deal Ever has everything included. Automated webinar software, where you run unlimited automated webinars with unlimited attendees, maximize for conversions. Live webinar software, running unlimited live webinars, up to 500 attendees, maximize for conversions, replacing your live webinar software. Meeting software, running unlimited meeting style webinars, replacing Zoom style meetings. AI webinar script and slide deck builder. Enter your sales page, fill out a bit of info about your offer, and let the AI train on $5 million plus in sales. Built a webinar for you based on proven persuasion. Nothing like this exists out here. And I'm telling you, I was mind blown. That's why I had to go live today. And this deal is over on Saturday. Full white label resale rights and 200 accounts. So rebrand to your own tool and sell the services above for 100% profits, and sell the automated software, live software, meetings, and even the AI suite. Use AI to build webinars to actually sell for you, or charge clients to build them high converting webinars that this builds for you in minutes. And I'm going to go through the actual page so you can see it here shortly, but I have to go through the highlights of it. AI sales agent Come on, my life insurance agents, my real estate coaches. We both need this. Even though I'm focusing on life insurance, I still have my love for my real estate. But now that I'm building a life insurance team, AI sales agents handling objections, responding to chats, writing your webinars. It also pained how other software will let you unanswered questions sit there and cause you to lose money. With AI sales agent, all questions are answered in real time in the webinar chat, making sure you get the highest returns every time you have a webinar. WebinarKit Academy, the exact playbook to setting up high converting automated and live webinars based on $5 million in sales, including traffic strategies from multiple top experts, private community success. And then, like I said, the bonus until Saturday at midnight, you get 4 weeks of coaching with Stefan. Stefan was amazing today. You get the bonus bump from 100 to 200 sub accounts you can resell. You get bonus to ship a copy of your best-selling book, Sell More with Webinars. And again, the white label, the information, go to his Facebook page, Stefan Ciancio. And so this software was amazing. He introduced himself as a mechanical engineer, turned 7-figure webinar expert, author of the best-selling book, Sell More Webinars, featured in Times Square and NASDAQ, and shared the stage with industry leaders like Anand Segal, and a WebinarKit creator with 20,000 satisfied users already. And so Jonathan Montoya, as we know, is the founder of AI Launchpad Elite. And like I said, getting started is at the link that I'm going here with you. But understanding that he is the creator of AI Freedom Launchpad. Now, why is this a game-changing opportunity? The AI Webinar Kit, you can generate high-converting webinar scripts and slide decks instantly, present or automate, and run your webinars full and live, automated without going on camera, profit in any niche. So think about that. My life insurance agents, my real estate agents, my finance agents, e-commerce, coaching, any type of business, you can unlock the ability to sell like product creators without creating your own products instantly. That's the amazing thing about this opportunity. So how it works is you create your webinar script. And let me make sure that you can see the whole slide. Yes, you can. Okay, because I'm gonna keep this up on the screen. How it works, you create your webinar script. So you click new script in WebinarKit and navigate to the AI script generator section. Then you choose generate with AI, select the AI powered option to automate the script creation, paste in the sales page URL, and the AI analyzes the content and extracts key selling points, and then results in under 60 seconds, a complete high converting webinar script generated. And it was amazing seeing it live being done today in training with AI Freedom Launchpad software. So when you look at how professional, it created a slide deck right from a script, and how it was different from Chat GPT, how Stefan actually described it, is this has over $5 million and focuses in on webinar formats. So Russel Brunson was brought up. It was a couple other names brought up in regards to high converting content, but you know Russel Brunson is one of the best webinar presenters in the game. So already having that bot built into the software, it's going to allow you to be able to cater to who you're talking to and not have to do as much work. You choose your brand element. You can select your colors. I know one of our friends in the family asked today about choosing your brand elements. You can cater the presentation, uploading a logo, as well as conforming it to have consistent branding with your actual company. And the AI generated over about 100 slides in seconds today, complete with that content, visual instructions, as well as images. So he didn't go into, he would have the same image on each slide, but he also let us know that the credits that you're provided are able to change the different slides, and also can be edited manually, right? So if you don't like what the AI comes up with in regards to the presentation, you can go and make edits right away and before you actually present right within this professional webinar software. And so we created powerful video sales letters, VSLs. So it streamlined the format from quick conversions. So same intuitive process, but optimized for shorter presentations. So like if you need 20 or 35 slides, I even asked him, he did it live of Jonathan Montoya's AI Launchpad script. And I asked him live if he would provide a copy of it so I can show you guys it today. But unfortunately, I didn't get it yet. But it will be, I'll make sure I upload it and put it in the comments once they have it available for us to share with you guys. But this is perfect for low ticket offers, perfect for entry-level products and services, application funnels where you can qualify leads before they book appointments, and book a call pages, convert website visitors into scheduled consultations. So just to kind of give you a visual how that will be impactful, for example, my life insurance agents, when they're doing their presentations or what have you, you can have a VSL right to the book a call page, but in seconds, you can have a customized page that's going to be catered directly to you. It's going to be a game changer for my team. I'm telling you, we're going to be being the change financial education internationally. Ooh, with the power of real webinar success data. So this is built on a proven millionaire 7-figure webinar structure content, decades of experience where it incorporates over 10 years of webinar marketing expertise. So I mentioned, like I said, he mentioned Russel Brunson and mentioned a couple of others, but again, I couldn't capture them quickly. And 20,000 of business data trained on real results from thousands. So this isn't just Chat GPT with prompts where you can create in Chat GPT. This is AI powered by actual conversion data from successful webinars. And what I loved about it was the white labeling part, and we'll talk about it in a moment. An actual example that he provided today was real life success he had with a chiropractor story. So when Stefan suffered from a chronic back problem, he chose his chiropractor specifically based that he had a professional webinar on his landing page that demonstrated the expertise and authority versus just having a page where go visit this chiropractor and it's just a case by case. You can actually have this VSL, and it's good for doctors, lawyers, any type of person that's marketing their business. This is what this software is good for. So the key insight, even a single pre-recorded webinar on your website can dramatically separate you from competitors and establish immediate credibility with potential clients. So this simple implementation helped the chiropractor stand out in a crowded market and consistently attract new patients. That's the whole key with branding. You want to stand out and not be like everybody else. That's what a webinar that you can create in minutes can do for you and your business. So the 4 powerful monetization strategies that they talked about today within just investing in this training, or excuse me, investing in this product, WebinarKit. Number 1 is the affiliate marketing revolution. You can create high converting webinars for affiliate offers without having your own product, position yourself as an authority and boost commission rates. Number 2, premium webinar services. Everybody knows that webinars and then doing them evergreen, which means that have them running all, when you set up your automation, have them running at any time someone clicks on the link within minutes. I know we've all seen those on your Facebook, your YouTubes, your TikTok. You click the button and they fill out a form and they ask you for the time that you want to attend the webinar. So setting something like that up with instant power and ability is game changing. So you can deliver in days what typically takes people months. Enhance your existing business. Implement for your own real estate, for your life insurance, commercial insurance, any type of insurance, coaching, or e-commerce business to dramatically increase conversions and sales. And number 4, you can bundle it with other software. Package it with tools like how the AI Cash Story Ultimate Offer, this is going to be a part of it, or go high level to create irresistible marketing stacks for your clients. So white labeling is what stood out for me as well. So again, being the change, focusing on financial literacy, in webinars and how-tos, and being able to provide complete customization for rebranding WebinarKit under your company name. So being the change, or CCC Because We Care Foundation, it can be the actual launch. I probably do the being the change, so that's our for-profit. So literally have this launch with our branding, our customized logo, our own domain, our own help desk, and sales pages already incorporated within. I asked the question during the training. Create unlimited sub-accounts for your clients, and then you can set your own pricing structure. And then Comprehensive Solutions offers clients everything they need: live webinar hosting, fully automated evergreen webinars, AI Creator Suite, Zoom-style meeting and capabilities. So let's take a sneak peek in regards to looking inside of what it looks like with the when you go to the link that's here on the page. So the WebinarKit, the deal that's going to be until Saturday, is something I truly encourage, because you can grab the best deal ever, the ultimate all-in-one package for software training, AI, white label community, and more. So I love, oh, did I go off? Sorry, dang, I hate when I do that. Okay, so I love the fact that, you know, you're able to, this is a moment from the CEO, and it's a 17-minute script and who he is and who Stefan Ciancio, the CEO and co-founder of WebinarKit. And just being able to lock in for the cost of this is $197 a month or $997 for the year. And what's included in this is not just getting a deal, actually cost you money. Watch the video and you can read the page on understanding why. So this most insane deal, this pricing is right now $997, but you're getting white level webinar software with 100 accounts. And I think they said until 200 accounts until Saturday for rebranding and reselling. You're getting unlimited automated funnels and unlimited attendees for your webinars. You're getting your WebinarKit Pro, which is automated webinars. So they're taking it to the next level. So anytime 24/7, when someone wants to actually get information, that they can have it 24/7 automated. So unlimited live webinar funnels for up to 500 live attendees at one time. So no more limitations. Like I have limitations sometimes when I'm on Zoom in regards to the number of people that can be on the webinar, up to 500 attendees. So the going price for this alone is $300 to $500. WebinarKit AI Creator Suite, where you arguably get all of the different AI tools, skills, and resources that's fueled $5 million in sales. WebinarKit Academy lifetime access, so you're able to actually get information like a roadmap and tools from the software founders to help you build your actual concept that you're looking into building. The White Label Academy lifetime access. In addition to the Classic Academy, you get the White Label Academy, focusing on giving you and creating your own roadmap to your own white label software, something that Being the Change, my company, was interested in. This will give you little known methods that are so simple but powerful that can help you create your own AI software company in minutes. Come on, team. Copy and paste 7-figure webinar template, so you have a done-for-you vault within the process. You have the webinar campaign email sequence. You have the community. You have the white label private community, and you get bonuses. The AI webinar, I feel like I'm selling, but I didn't know I was going to walk into this today. I thought it was amazing seeing it live, and I had to share it with my community because, again, think about this game changer for life insurance agents. Like literally having their financial education. The group that I'm a part of right now is doing a 30 for 30 campaign. And so with World Freedom Group, they're having their conference, and think about how many families you can impact with AI. And then following up with a live presentation of yourself answering questions versus people not knowing. You're warming up your market with webinars. They have a return on investment challenge case study. They have where they can ship out a book where he actually wrote a book, Sell More with Webinars, by Stefan Ciancio and Philip Schaefer. So they shot up the Amazon. It contains 10 years of webinar secrets and summarize everything you're getting. You're getting the webinar white label with 100 sub accounts. I don't even want to go through all this again because I know reading it is okay, so let me read it. WebinarKit, build unlimited automated webinar funnels with unlimited attendees. WebinarKit Pro, advanced tools to 10 times your profits. WebinarKit Live, where you build unlimited live webinar funnels with up to 500 attendees. Webinar Creator Suite, you get Webinar Academy course lifetime access. You get Webinar White Label Academy course. You get the 7-figure webinar template, private WebinarKit users community, private white label partners community. Bonus number 1 is the AI webinar bootcamp. The bonus number 2 is a 300% return on ROAS. I can't think right now. Challenge case study, return on investment, I thought, but ROAS. Okay, but anyway, and then bonus number 3, they'll ship a physical copy of the book. The value was over $35,000, but today, $997 for the year, or $197 per month. So locking in with the link that's on your page here is how you get started. So this is the best deal they said they'll ever do. So they're adding serious passive income by close to you doing nothing. And so having additional accounts, building your webinars, keeping 100% of the profits for reselling. That's the piece. And having all of this webinar ability for your business, having instant access to the webinar marketing playbook, how to future-proof your business, and how does this really stack up for you? This is a no-brainer because veterans know that webinars work. They work. And so charging $200 to $400 per month, Jonathan Montoya said he paid $40,000 for his webinar, which brought in a good return on investment. But now think about if you only invest $1,000 into a webinar software that's going to give you the ability to run unlimited automated and live webinars for yourself, 100% white label functionality to replace branding entirely as your own, sub accounts to sell to your customers, clients for additional recurring income, the full funnel builder, white label tutorials under your domain, which you own. We're all about ownership around here. Unbranded Zapier, you have high level Snapshot integration. So if you have Go High Level, you have Snapshot integration right away. And then the WebinarKit 2 high level lead connection only for $9.97 per year or $197 a month to actually get started. So over 18,000 businesses already are using WebinarKit, and you have testimonials that'll help you feel confident about your buy. But the great thing is webinars work, and they're giving you a full demonstration here on the page. So go to the link on the page that about WebinarKit, and they'll be able to give you the actual full presentation. So I want to give you, let me see if I can do a quick one, a short demo of the white label solution. So it's 11 minutes.
Hey, it's Stefan, and I want to welcome you.
Let me see if I can do it quickly. Let's see here.
To an awesome demo of our WebinarKit white label option. So a few things you'll notice on this login page is that the domain is set to Learning Kit. We have the generic My Brand logo on the top left here, and down here the footer is set to Learning Kit. That's because with the white label WebinarKit option, you can actually custom brand to your own domain name, which is up here, your own logo, and even your own footer down here. And that is going to allow you to completely brand this away from WebinarKit to your own brand. So let's go ahead and take a look inside of WebinarKit white label. So here we are right inside of WebinarKit white label, and you can see that the domain name, the brand logo here are both maintained, meaning that when you log in, you're going to see this as your own software. When I go to the top right here, I can actually hover down over settings, and I'll show you just how easy it is to custom brand this to your own software. So when you log into WebinarKit white label, one of the first things you're going to be able to do is come here to settings and change the brand name, the fav icon, which is basically the little icon for your website, as well as your logo. And you could literally come in here and custom brand it entirely to your own software. Just like that. It doesn't require any coding skills or any previous experience. And when I come back to the main page here, this is what the main part of the software is going to look like. Now, from here to navigate to the part that's really about the white label, I'm going to go ahead and click sub accounts. So we can actually see here in the demo account, we've got 6 sub accounts set up out of unlimited on this demo account, but depending on which plan you have, you'll be able to see how many sub accounts you have on your plan and how many sub accounts you've used. Of course, depending on the plan you got, you can always purchase more sub accounts later. So to show you how easy it is to go ahead and create more sub accounts for people, the first thing I'm going to be able to do is click on new sub account. And just like that, I can create the email of the person who purchased from me and put their information in here, their email, their name, the password for the sub account. And then I have different options here for what level I would like to give them of the sub account. So for example, administrator is what you would give for a client who is fully purchasing this from you to do all the features. Someone who can create, remove, run webinars, run analytics, everything. The editor cannot actually create webinars, but they can edit existing webinars. The analyst can actually go in and just see analytics. And then the moderators, if you want to give someone access just for the ability to run webinars and moderate things like live chat. So you have maximum flexibility here. And if you're ever unsure what the tier is, we do have these helpful tooltips here to make everything even easier for you. Now, what's also really cool is when creating one of these sub accounts, you can actually decide, am I going to create a sub account for someone to just run automated webinars, to run live webinars, or both? This gives you a ton of flexibility in terms of the types of plans that you would like to sell. Maybe you want to have an automated only plan. Maybe you want to have a live webinar only plan. Maybe you'd like to sell both at the same time. In any case, we can create this sub account and add it into our stack. Now, a few other things to note is that when your customers log into one of your sub accounts, they're going to see your logo over here, and they're also going to see this help option. This help option is really cool because it's basically an unbranded help desk, which means you don't need to go in and create tutorials yourself. We have all of the tutorials unbranded here, and this would be under your domain with your logo here, which is really cool, meaning that when someone comes, these look just like your tutorials because they are. So you actually have all of the tutorials you need, that if you have someone helping you with support like a virtual assistant, you can give them these tutorials and they could quickly get trained up on the tool, as well as which tutorials to give people when they need help. So that makes your support a heck of a lot easier. So in addition to that, if we're back here and we go to see these sub accounts, you can actually click this arrow right here, and you have a few options as far as editing the sub account. So all of those details that we just created, you of course have the ability to come back and edit at any time. So don't worry if you need to change those features. In addition to that, we can actually edit webinar access. So what's really cool is that if we have webinars here in the main account, for example, these are webinars for your personal account, because this is actually where you run your own webinars, right? The sub accounts are all the accounts of the people that purchase through you directly for your brand. But from this page, let's say that you want to create a webinar. Maybe you're creating a pre-made webinar funnel that helps people sell something, right? And you want to create that. You can actually go ahead and give access to it to your sub accounts. So for example, if I come here, I can actually see all of the options to edit the webinar, and I'll go into how the tech actually works in a minute. But if we come to sub account, I can literally come here and click edit webinar access. And then these are some of the webinars that I've created from my personal account. I can go ahead and add them directly into the sub accounts. So now those sub accounts could be pre-populated with webinar funnels, which gives you tons of flexibilities for maybe adding bonuses for your customers. Like, hey, I'm going to preload some funnels for you. So that makes it even easier for you to do that type of thing. Awesome. So that's how easy it is to go ahead and turn WebinarKit into your own software with your own custom white label abilities. And just like that, you can now go ahead and create those accounts. Now, in addition to manually creating accounts for your clients, you can actually come down here and see that we have an API. So if you or anyone in your team is a developer, you can use the developer to automatically push out accounts using API. In addition to that, we also have an unbranded Zapier access, meaning that you can set up with our webinar connector Zapier. You can literally set it up so that, let's say someone purchases through PayPal or Thrivecart, or you're using something to achieve the sale. All you need to do is find our Zapier Zap. For example, if someone someone purchases, you could set it to automatically kick out those details. So there's 3 ways to create the sub accounts for your clients. The first way is manually under new sub account. The second way is through our unbranded Zapier. And the third way is through our API. And once you do that, you also have your unbranded help desk right here. And just like that, you fully white labeled WebinarKit, and you could use this as a very powerful income stream in your business to build recurring income very, very easily without having to code any software yourself or hire developers or any of that. So just like that, you have the ability to do that. Now, in addition to that, we're not going to make this whole demo about how WebinarKit actually works, but I do want to show you the actual tech that you're white labeling. So I'm going to go ahead and go under webinars. So again, when you log in, this is what your dashboard is going to look like. You will be able to run all of your personal webinars here. You also have the ability to create your sub accounts, which is where you're going to build another recurring income stream in your business. But in addition to that, you can also take these webinars, your personal webinars, and push them into sub accounts if you like. But as far as the actual tech, we do have some more in-depth demos that are not going to be part of this white label demo, but I wanted to show you the tech just a little bit to show you what you're white labeling. So I'm going to go ahead and hover over new webinar, and you're going to see a few options: new automated webinar, new live webinar, and new webinar series. So new automated webinar lets you build an automated webinar funnel. New live webinar lets you create a live webinar funnel. And then new series lets you build a series of webinars. So maybe you want to register people for something like a 3-day webinar or a 5-day challenge. You also have the ability to run challenges and things like that in WebinarKit as well. And just to show you how easy the flow is, if I click new webinar, new automated webinar, you simply enter a little bit of information about the webinar here. From here, we can choose to either put require attendee sign in or password protect the webinar. In addition to that, we can set our domain. So in this case, it's set to learningkit.net. And basically from there, we can come in and decide for the automated event, when are people going to be able to register for the session? We have instant watch sessions, which basically functions like a video sales letter. We have just in time sessions, meaning that people could choose either 5, 10, or 15 minutes in the future to view the webinar. And we also have the ability to add more than one just in time session. In addition to that, we can also schedule specific webinar dates. So if I click here, I can choose maybe I want to have a specific day and a time for a webinar, or maybe an ongoing daily webinar or weekly webinar. Just like that, I could come in and start building my funnel. We have the ability for you to literally create your registration pages right on our platform, or embed into your own registration funnel or your own webinar funnel built elsewhere, such as ClickFunnels or WordPress or wherever else you host your own pages. So again, you have maximum flexibility to build everything right inside WebinarKit and host it by us, or to embed on your own things if you would prefer that. But if I'm going to go ahead and build right in WebinarKit, I'm going to click here, and this is going to open up our powerful page builder. Now I'm going to come down here and click browse templates, of which we have a ton of high converting pre-built templates in here for you to build your high converting webinar registration page. So from this, you can actually see how easy it is to set up. You can even drag and drop things. You don't need any skills to do this. It's so easy. You don't need any coding skills, but we have everything in here, including the ability to add HTML. You can also add your own pixel scripts. Everything that you need is here for you. Literally nothing is missed. And then you can also do the same thing for your thank you page. And then from there, we actually build our watch room. So you can come in here and create your watch room very easily. This is the page that people would view your automated event from. And down here, you can actually build your timeline to show at what time during the event. You can see the timeline here that you would like people to add offers, polls, handouts, or you want to add a simulated chat message. Again, we have everything here for you guys so that you can build a very powerful, high converting automated event funnel. And basically from there, I'm going to go ahead and exit out of that. And then the last piece of the puzzle is going to be setting up your reminders. We have built-in emails, built-in SMS, and then we also have tons of new integrations that you can actually direct link to. So you can see all of those here. So just like that, you see how easy it is to set up your own WebinarKit software with our white label, which allows you to run all of your own automated webinars, live webinars, challenges, or multi-day webinar events. And in addition to that, have a ton of sub accounts that you can give to your clients as another recurring income stream in your business. You could charge them for automated webinar service. You can charge them for live webinar service, and then they could use your sub accounts under your own brand without you having to develop a thing. Massive opportunities there. So in addition to that, if you're a high level user, our white label actually integrates directly into their white label. And I want to show you that real quick. So I'm actually inside one of our high level accounts right here. And you can see directly to the left over here, there's this option that says webinars. And just like that, you can see that WebinarKit white label is integrated directly into here. So you can actually create this for your customers in high level. When you sell your full high level software, your Snapshot to other people, you can actually embed webinars directly into that, which increases the functionality, the feature set for your customers, increases the value at which you could charge because you have all these sub accounts. And again, maybe you want to preload webinar funnels for your clients and customers, you could do that as well. So it just adds so many more dimensions to your Snapshot for high level, super easy to set up, only takes a few minutes. So just like that, you've got a really, really powerful addition to your business for your own personal webinars and challenges, automated or live, and then the sub accounts that work inside of high level and without. So just like that, that's how easy it is to get started with WebinarKit white label. Hopefully you found this demo super helpful, and we'll see you on the inside. Hey,
I didn't even know that was, look, I wasn't going to play the whole thing, but I had to, we got started and I was like, well, dang, it's explaining and showing people everything that I saw today in training. So I just thought it was best for you to actually see. And so that was an amazing opportunity. It just gave you a kind of a snapshot. And what I loved about it was, again, while I'm building right now, in regards to now focusing on financial education and having a company to actually, let me just tell you what my vision is so that you can kind of get an idea of what I'm saying. So for example, my vision right now, working with World System Builder, right? And so they have a opportunity. So I'm life insurance agents, and what I loved about this company was it wasn't just about the life insurance. It was about the education of financial education. So in other words, today I put on my page, 10 years ago, I was actually one of the top trainers at a life insurance company and one of the best companies in the world type thing. And as being a trainer, what I had to do was reach out, and I would go through the 4 squares presentation. And when of course you do that, you find out about person's final expenses, their retirement, their investments, their long-term care, in those 4 different areas of your life, right? So in other words, with your retirement income, you have your growth security and your emergency. With your health expenses, you have your hospital, your doctor, your critical illness, and your Medicare. Your extended care, you have your at-home assisted living in your nursing home. And with final expenses and survivor's income, burial, taxes, and gifts, right? So here was my whole brain during training today. Let me make sure that you guys can still see. Okay. So during training today, I was like, okay, when I'm building this virtual team, because I'm building a virtual team with this company here, and as I'm building, and of course, everybody is not hip to the AI life. I get it. Everybody is not hip to it's the truth. I've been through investing and understanding of the power of AI, and I've been consistently doing this for the last 3 years. But financial education, taking this automated and having a system like a WebinarKit where I can automate this for my team members that come on board, where they don't understand AI as much as I do, but they can, and they'll learn in due time when they start investing in themselves. So it will increase their cash flow, their own person. So my agents, now we're not talking about the clients that they're sitting down with. The agents that are working, life insurance has a turnover rate of 95%. And what that means is people get licensed, and people like me, I'm a licensed agent for over, I realized yesterday, it was 15 years, since 2010. And so I've been a life insurance agent, but I have not been active. And I have my own personal reasons why. And so there's others around the world that might be in the same situation, but this was the game changer for me. It was the financial education. So they have an actual goal of 30 million homes that they want to actually reach out to, and in regards to just providing financial education. Let's not even talk about the life insurance piece, but they want to impact 30 million homes with financial literacy by 2030. Think about how that is easily powered with AI, as AI agents, to be able to help out with this campaign. And when I saw the presentation that's actually provided by this company, I was blown away. And it was blown away because not of because it was really in depth or anything like that. I was blown away because, number one, they're tackling it from the process like you're really supposed to when you sit down at a presentation. But it also is giving you the opportunity to kind of see how to not be in debt. How they don't teach financial education in schools. So this is going to be a new revolution. This is going to be an opportunity to empower more families and have business as well, to have building a community. So it's not just about writing somebody's life insurance. It's not just about, getting their annuity. It's not just about getting someone's long-term care. This is about helping people. And that's the one thing that drew me to this opportunity, because any and everybody that I talk to when I do my live virtual conversations always say the same thing, that again, in their whole background, financial education wasn't something, even my own, was not something that was taught. And so with the AI cash story captain, that's myself, and having this opportunity to have the AI dream team like Jonathan Montoya, when you book a call with me, I find out the direction of what will be best for you. But simple and easy, just leveraging Facebook, AI tools, and creating a digital franchise. Do you know how many people that's going to save in regards to the life insurance game? I'm not even talking about focusing on the 19E, which is a universal life policy, or trying to figure out which annuity and indexed or not annuity, or how much money you have in your account. If you get the education to be able to see powerfully with passive income, that's what the point of the AI cash story mission is. Yes, I'm on a billionaire journey. This is day 443. But the key part about this billionaire journey is giving people education. Do you realize that my why, which is CCC Because We Care Foundation, and with the AI cash story method, Unica Gaines and Adriane Mays will be able to help and impact so many more families with CCC Because We Care Foundation, where we give random acts of kindness and financial literacy and education, and give back during the holidays. We help people travel and have experiences and be able to see the world. And so that's why even when you actually have a book a call with me, we do the strategy that is best for you, because everything and everybody is different. But my team that I'm going to build with this WSB, World System Builders, with this opportunity, I'm going to encourage, because my dream team, I've already have them set up. Like, I'm so excited that I have a Daniel Chou and a Nathan Bokkers with Passion Over Profits. I have a coach, Jonathan Montoya, with Funnel Freedom and with the AI Launchpad. I have a whole team of coaches with Passion Over Profits with Chris McNamee and Ann Cuschetti and Ali Wataran and Salvatore Castellano, and I got Billy Jean Shaw. I'm a genius, an AI genius. Thank you to him. And so in regards to just knowing that the strategy works, it works. I don't have to prove it. All I'm going to do is keep showing people and being a model. And then you have to, because again, it doesn't matter if I tell you something or what have you, even if you book a call with me and get all this information, it doesn't matter, because if you don't take any action on yourself, then it's just going to be another person call or what have you. So you can watch the transformation. But I mean, just based on my story and think, like, I know all of this is for a reason. I'm a true believer, and I didn't know what I didn't know. But in regards to just seeing how life works and how I'm here in this place right now, it's mind blowing for me. Because again, AI is we say it all the time, AI is here. But when you actually sit down and we go through the AI cache, I'm not telling you to buy anything, honestly. It's a call where I'm actually being able to tell you what I've seen. I have the experience of knowing where I've been through. And again, my goal when I'm setting up this team of my life insurance to being the change team, we're going to be freaking amazing, because we're going to leverage my AI cash story team. We're not going to just go out here and try. I'm not going to be like any other life insurance agent. I wasn't like anyone else before. Like, so I'm one of a kind. And when I know that about myself and I have that confidence, that's a confidence of a team. It starts with their leader. And I've been through, I've been through a lot. I've been through life. But now that change is happening and I have a whole different mindset, then people are going to actually understand that my whole shift changing, where I now help exhausted insurance agents attract the take my money now clients method without any cold calls and expensive ads. They're going to see how this works. They're going to look for their license and dig it out. Like, even my mom is licensed, and she doesn't do anything with her life insurance license. And she's 81, or I'm not supposed to say her age. But anyway, Mom, I'm sorry. I didn't do it. You saw him just in my moment. But she's older than me, my mother. And so she has her mortgage license. She has her life insurance license. She always told me to keep it. Now, I can no longer see the reason I changed my whole core marketing message, because I was specialized just in a couple of days ago, specializing in real estate and telling you guys all about real estate. I can't write mortgages. The mortgage game and company would not let me back because of my decisions with my OWI situation, operating while intoxicated. But I'm 20 months sober now. Even though change happens, it's still on my record. And so I can't do anything about what I can't do anything about. But what I can do is, I'm already a licensed insurance agent, and I've been since 2010. So we got Team Maximus. And I literally, when this showed me on my Facebook today, I had to look at myself and smile, because I was about that life. I'm always about that life. And I've always been. Just because I'm the AI cash story captain, I'm now going to get new shirts, because it's about to go back to about that life. 10 years ago, this company actually recognized me as field leader of the month for the month of July. 10 years ago, that was 2015. And I am about that life. So if you need it then and now, if you're going to need now any help with estate planning, life insurance, retirement plan, Medicare, and long-term care, connecting with Adriane Mays, what I felt, from Detroit, Michigan, and we can do it virtually. Now I'm international with it. Oh my gosh. You all understand why I'm so excited about God's plan for me? That's how I got my 6 figures. Now I got my 6 figures as well with the mortgage game, can't lie. But when life happened, and one thing I was doing when I was redoing my Facebook yesterday, and one of the things I learned last week with Jeff Hunter when he came in was to actually, when you do the 5 points of your optimization, when you click here on your optimization, is to tell your story. So here, instead of just putting your offer where you can book a call, I went through telling who Adriane Mays is. And I'm going to read this for you, because I took the time to write it out yesterday, and it was a lot. It was even loaded for me to realize who I am. And so who is Adriane Mays? I didn't grow up around wealth, but I definitely know what it looks like. Having one cousin retired from the NFL, having played professional football, and one retired from the NBA, having played professional basketball, our family is special. 2 elite athletes in one family, that is rare in itself. I grew up around work, grit, performance, and expectation. I'm Adriane Mays, proudly born and raised in Detroit, Michigan. What up, though? And that affectionately means hello from Detroit, Michigan. I didn't grow up with trust funds or tech. I grew up with a father who invested in real estate, flipped properties, and taught me the hustle. and a mother, a proud Central State University alum, educator of 30 plus years, retired from Detroit Public Schools, and a lifelong member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, where I am a member as well. Flash is my line number, 60 by design, 2007 line. But it's a sisterhood that taught me discipline, service, and Black excellence. So no, we didn't have wealth, but we had education, we had ambition, we had faith, we had family, and we had a standard to be the best. And this is a real, this brought me emotional, because reading about yourself, and then Chad didn't help because he's so blunt and honest. It's like Chad is the Chat GPT from the D. This helps you cater your message and be able to speak clearly. And I'm going to show my agents how to do this, because your story, my friends, that's how it's about, not the products. It's about who is behind the product, and that is you. Be the best. That's what I am. That's what I've known for 45 years. And anybody and everybody that works with me and does business with me knows this. So, but somewhere between being the best and never asking for help, I got lost in the hustle. I went from a D1 college athlete at Murray State University, playing basketball, running track, and playing volleyball, dual degreed at Murray State University in electromechanical engineering technology and a master's in business and marketing and management. I was the business coordinator for my cousin, Chris Bosh, who was a dual two-time Hall of Famer for not only when he played with the Toronto Raptors and the Miami Heat, but when he played with the Dream Redeem team in 2008, where that's when I went to Japan. So at the business coordinator for him, NBA Hall of Famer, 2 times, a top producer and trainer in Bankers Life Insurance. I just showed you that picture. And when I worked at the mortgage industry, I was one of the top producers there, titled To Hitting Rock Bottom with Addiction and Burnout. It's a real thing. It's a real story. That's why just coming from my therapy today and just being able to smile through it all, listening how the mindset works, learning how your story and what you tell yourself, you are amazing, but you have to start believing it, and it takes work, my friends. I wasn't here a month ago in my mindset, but the billionaire mindset is something that incorporates your brain. It's nothing to do with money. How many people can you help? So yes, I hit rock bottom with addiction and burnout. On September 30th, 2023, I received my 3rd DUI. On November 20th, 2023, I made a decision. I chose sobriety. On the birthday of my cousin that passed away, Jabari, Wesson, rest in heaven. What up, though? And he passed away on my business partner and best friend's birthday, May 27, 2024. So I know God is talking to me. When I wake up every morning, somebody just asked me this in therapy. When I wake up every morning, I literally am thankful, and I'm excited like this. Like when I wake up and I go to bed, what alcohol and marijuana and all those different things did to me is they slowed me down. They allowed me to not be so excited. But people always tell me I'm so excited. And like I just told Dick and Mike, and shout out to Smith Counseling Centers just a little while ago, I told them, you know what, this is me. If you don't like me, turn me off. Don't visit me. Don't talk to me. But guess what? I'm going to keep this energy so I can help somebody else along in their why and be the best version of myself today. So today I am 20 months sober. What up, though? And I have not looked back and will not look back. So my mission now is to help exhausted insurance agents leverage their story into predictable income without cold calls, funnels, or expensive ads. Because here's what I learned the hard way. Hard work does not create wealth. Let me say that again. Hard work does not create wealth. Leverage does. Who you know. How many opportunities can you have? And if I can make overwhelmed insurance agents believe that the only way to consistently attract dream clients without cold calls or ad spend is through my AI cash story method, through your story, then nothing else matters and they'll all be all in. So the AI cash story method, this is not another course or script or a pitch. I'm not trying to get you to buy something. I'm not trying to get you to buy in, because the growth happens every single day when you realize that being comfortable, being uncomfortable is a part of the process. It's a story-first, values-based, results-driven system that turns your Facebook profile into a client attraction machine. Clarity equals direction. Know what to say, who to say it to, and how to say it without sounding salesy. Being you and being real and being able to have a Chat GPT to be able to structure your words, be amazing. Why not? Have confidence with equals consistency. AI-powered templates and scripts that sound like you, not a robot. Everybody's not going to be like me. That's fine. But you have your moment and be who you are, and be able to have your clients equal cash flow. More people that you bring into a business, any business. I don't care if you're an entrepreneur, working for someone else. When you have more clients, you make more money. So you can turn simple DMs into dream clients, no ads, no burnout, no chasing. This is the same playbook that's helped thousands of agents, people, entrepreneurs, coaches, consultants go from confused to consistent and finally start sleeping at night. So who I work with now, I'm the co-founder of Being the Change LLC with my business partner, Unica Gaines. What up, though? And now an AI digital real estate marketing firm. Used to be mortgage brokerage, but now I can no longer write loans because of poor decisions. But here I am. I'm the president of My Why, CCC Because We Care Foundation, where we believe in random acts of kindness, legacy, and financial literacy. I'm also a digital manager for Smile Double Link Photo Booth, where we capture life's moments. I can't wait until we can grow with the, I'll show you on my page in a minute. But anyway, and a manager with Gaines Family Tax Services. So building my tax services with the tax extraordinaire, Unica Gaines. And Billy Jean is marketing is amazing with just his 10-day AI business plan. Just him exposing me to the 16-week accelerator check class 13 that I'll never forget in 2024. Just being the person who he is, being able to reach back and help someone. Billy Jean is always going to be someone I promote, and I am going to pay him back. So, and a member of the Passion Over Profits family, where my Daniel Chou, who stayed up with me to cater this whole new message yesterday, Nathan Bokkers, who's always had my back in the DM. And then I have a Funnel Freedom family like Jonathan Montoya, and come on, like we're the AI Launchpad crew, and then bringing this all together now with insurance. Oh my God, Adriane Mays, I'm on the billionaire mission. I didn't know God was playing with me. It's going to happen. And so this company, World System Builders, they're connected with Robert Kiyoaski. When I saw that yesterday, I was like, I am just in God's plan, because I truly, Rich Dad, Poor Dad writer, the billionaire. So building a team to help families and agents create financial transformation. So if you're passionate about helping others like I am, building income through insurance and leveraging AI instead of working yourself to death, this is your sign. If you're an insurance agent, maybe your insurance agent was like my license was just, I just had my license. I've been licensed, like I said, from 2010. But have you all heard about me talking about life insurance in at least a year, at least maybe a year and a half? But what I can be honest and say, that in those tough times, my passive income every 2 weeks, I would still get the residuals from those policies that I used to sell that would help me in those moments. And so if you're an insurance agent who's tired of cold calls and convincing people, I'm building an AI agent platform, like with coaching and ability. I'm not doing it alone, and I'm not gonna act like I can help you without you helping yourself. Burning out from posting every day with no traction, this is for you. Frustrated with tech you'll never use, I get it. Craving consistent income in a real team. This team I have, it's, oh, Jesus Christ. Then this is who this is for. This is not for everybody. This is not for someone that comes in and wants to complain and wants things to just fall in their lap. It takes work to get where your goals are. When you have a why like mine, it's important for me to be a billionaire, if not trillionaire, to be able to impact as many families in this world as possible with helping people. Everybody is not me. Everybody doesn't work like me. I'm single with no children. So your story does the selling. Your AI and systems do the heavy lifting, and you're part of a team committed to education, wealth, and impact. So we'll plug into a proven client getting system, real community, and the exact workshops used by World System Builders that I haven't even showed you guys yet. Oh, to help 30 million families by 2030. So World System Builders, their financial foundation program, which includes increasing your cash flow, managing debt, building a strong financial foundation, proper protection, building wealth, asset accumulation, retirement strategies, and wealth preservation. So booking a call with me and getting literally your AI cash story audit of your Facebook profile, because that's where it starts, you'll be able to understand how to be shifted from exhausted to empowered. So, and my God, Chad helped me write this last night. I feel so great about it, because again, when I tell you that the team Maximus is out there right now getting trained up, based in Vancouver, and I'm just excited to be a part of a team like a Vanessa Lamb and Fiona literally introduced me. She's been texting me all night saying, we were in San Francisco. And then she literally hit me a minute ago. Okay, we got to Sacramento. So because they had to fly into from Vancouver to San Francisco to drive to the conference in Sacramento. I'm just happy to be a part of something where their whole financial literacy campaign is in one event, which is this weekend, which I can't attend, which we know I've said it already, can't leave the state. But the World System Builder is a community of financial professionals on a mission to deliver the best financial education. Now, they didn't say we're trying to write all the insurance in the world. They just want to give financial education to families. And so if you probably do need some life insurance, you most likely need something, but you need a system that you trust. So they brought in Wall Street Journal, and they brought in professionalism and a proper institution. And when I met the team, I was like, God is setting me up to be with the right people in the right industry. That's what World System Builder is. They're building and ready to change the world. And it's literally a lack of education. Like North America are facing these financial challenges. And having this ironic in one of the wealthiest countries in the world, but we do have money problems, and we don't have much, and we don't know much, but nobody teaches us how money works. Nobody teaches you about leverage. Nobody teaches you how to manage your money in school. They tell you how to spend it, but financial issues are not often discussed, and financial products are not always explained. So when you're making your 6 figures, your 7 figures, all these millionaires online that you see, how much are you able to keep? How does your taxes work? How are you writing things off? These are the things and the answers that we're going to actually provide solutions for working with Being the Change. And that's me and Unica Gaines, hands down. So recent surveys have showed you that people don't pay their bills on time, and you fall into debt with credit card. It doesn't matter if you're in the US or in Canada, but we need change, and we need understanding first, because again, being active about change and financial freedom, it starts with you. It starts now. So I just honestly know that this 30 by 30 campaign for financial literacy leveraged with AI is going to give you a necessity of understanding. It's going to give people that are listening an opportunity to listen. If you have questions and exposure, that's the first part. That's why I'm excited. They're already committed to educating and empowering 30 million families by 2030. Can that happen? Yes. There's 2.3 billion people on Facebook monthly online. So think about this, my friends. Once I get everything structured, I'm going to be able to help people, right? Once I get everything going or what have you, by seeing and then building a team, because I can't do it alone, building a team of people that understands the power of their message, power of their story, and seeing the impact of 1 million families they did in 2020. So they have a new far reach goal for 30 million by 2030. And doing our part with AI, the AI Genius, we can help families move forward with financial literacy and empowering them to take action. It nowhere says anything like, I want you to write a life insurance policy. I want you to actually get, this annuity. You need to get this long-term care policy to get this. It has nothing to do that. Financial education isn't an option. It's a necessity. So no one should care more about your financial future more than you. Understanding your financial situation, your strategy is important. And if you can't do anything about it, that's the one thing of uncertainty. And that's what ends up with all this addiction and abuse and people not having direction of where to go and do things change. So I'm all in for seriously, this is what got me. This is moving forward now with just the United States and Canada. It's international. And so when I went on the call yesterday, they had a diverse community of caring individuals and everyday educated neighbors helping people build a solid financial foundation. So their social enterprise was a proven system that bridges financial education and financial independence. I am just, like I said, I'm excited because I've been about that life. I've been where the mindset has been to sell policies and understanding it takes a lifetime for people to accumulate their assets. But those 4 areas that affect your assets, your retirement income, your health expenses, your extended care, and your final expenses and survivor's income, you can't have wealth without your health. But if you don't understand the importance of it and the impact of it, I didn't even mean to go this long. So I didn't. I'm on one because my passion, it speaks for itself. And seeing this today, this webinar kit in regards to investing in something that can automate and create being the change on 24/7, not only is that going to help me reach our goals for CCC Because We Care Foundation, it's going to help my insurance agents feel more comfortable. Don't you hate the fact that you get licensed and then you don't have the families and homes to sit down with? And you have the typical process where, okay, you're supposed to reach out to your families and friends because those are the people that you actually care about. And I used to train my agents that way too. Then you reach out to those that are closest to you that you spend your money with. Those are the people that you pay, the mailman, the people that are around you. But then you take it a step further. Life insurance and getting licensed is the first part, but you don't even have to get licensed first here with this company. They want to help you get in financial education. And then say, for instance, you are not as strong like me in regards to presenting. They have ways you can do this faceless. You don't even have, and then like a leader like myself, like how Vanessa Lamb presented for Fionn, like you can actually have a team help you. That's what I love when I worked at Maker's Life when I was a Unifield trainer. And just this, I didn't know my week was going to go like this, but this is how it went. I literally got all my CEs done. I'm excited. I know that they're in their conference, but I'm ready to get started because people that want to help people, like I have a passion to, and I have all this knowledge and education and who I am and what I've been through. And I'm still believing in the best version of myself. And last thing I'm going to leave you with today in therapy, we were talking about if you're an asset or a liability. At first I was like, I'm not a liability. Pulled up Google and everything and saying that in regards to a liability, it means that if you made yourself embarrassed or, did something where, it was at risk, what a liability is. And so at first I was like, no, I agree with another guy. I'm not a liability. And then Erica, which is somebody else in our group, she reached out and gave a different perspective. And I was like, dang, I have disappointed my mother. I have disappointed my sister. I have disappointed my business partner. I've disappointed my father. I've disappointed God. I've disappointed my family, my friends, but I am choosing not to make that a victim of where I am now. I am going to be the best version of Adriane Mays. And anybody and anyone that ever works with me, I've been through some things, yes, but am I done? No. I'm just getting started because this mindset, this billionaire mindset, this builds just like a foundation of a house. Builds every single day, but you gotta do the work. When this Rich Dad Poor Dad book, reading this book, feeding my mind to understand that the power of leverage, it doesn't say anything here about work more, it does say buy houses and invest in different real estate options and things like that, but it doesn't tell you it tells you to read, learn. Wealth of education is the one thing that no one can ever take away from you. And then when I actually working with Unica Gaines, a tax extraordinaire, and then reading this book by Tom Wheelwright, realizing tax-free wealth, the billionaires are flying around and they're in debt. We think that having a zero balance is leverage. That's not how money works. American Express, having these different credit cards, utilizing bonus points, utilizing it and doing structure is called strategy, my friends. That's what we're going to be teaching about, how to get out of the rat race. Being the change we're about to be worldwide with it. And I love the fact that they're based in Vancouver, British Columbia, even though I realized today that I don't know if I'll be able to go across the border, but we'll see how that works. But anyway, I'll say all that to say, I didn't mean to go this long. I did not. My whole point was to get on here to tell you about the AI tool today with the AI Launch Elite Pad, that coaching program. It's freaking amazing. And it's only amazing if you see the vision that Jonathan Montoya has for his community, which is to help. He's already a millionaire. He wants other people to get there too, but you have to communicate and tell your story. Be honest and open and willing to change. Be comfortable being uncomfortable and understand change happens when change happens. So either book a call with me with this link or don't even book a call with me, right? Just take action. Go ahead and get the webinar kit for your family or see how that fits into your family. And they have that deal until Saturday, I believe. Or get the AI Launchpad Elite Training Coaching. Come check it out for yourself. Come see the actual trainings, and I'll give these reviews so you guys can see. I'm just not talking and these are regular people that are millionaires because they had a plan, they had a strategy, and they had a community that supports them. So Thursday is my Funnel Freedom, my AI cash story captain, which is Jonathan Montoya. Tomorrow is going to be, and Saturday is going to be Passion Over Profits with Daniel Chou and Nathan Bokkers. These millionaires, me consistently building this right here, you can do the same thing too. It takes action. That's how you win. Nobody's going to do it for you. But again, if I lead you to the water, you're going to have to drink it on your own. I can help you. You can text me, you can email, but you got to do the work. These sleepless nights, this is not by mistake. There's a plan in place for this. 3-4 hour nights or what have you sleep every day. And I'm consistently going hard. You know why? Because God's got a plan for Adriane Mays. And I'm not going to give up on myself ever again. I will not. I'll have my moments. And then last thing, I said last thing, but I got one more thing. So today in therapy, this young lady asked, she was like, Adriane, you're always so happy. Is this real? And then somebody else asked me that too. Is this your authentic self? I wake up like this. I go to bed like this. And the one thing that I can be honest and say, when I used to drink alcohol, it changed me to be like everybody else. I was able to kind of calm down and sit back and be cool in the cut or have you. I'm at the parties now, still dancing, this is who I am. God made me this way. And my problem was I wanted to be like everybody else. What I've learned is this is me. You might not like it. Guess what you can do? Turn me off. Turn off. Don't answer the phone. Don't be around me. That's what I had to learn. That's what being into this consolidated space has taught me. It's taught me, like, literally, I had to learn how to love myself, love who I am. When my cousin passed away on May 27, 2024 from lupus, Jabari Wesson, I mentioned earlier, rest in heaven, cuz it's literally taught me that if I wake up, it's an opportunity for me to be the best version today. I might not do everything right. I might make some mistakes. I might not do what's in line on my to-do list. I might not even get to I might not make everybody smile, but if I can make one person smile, I could do what God has planned for me. The training camp of my soul, that's all he wants from me, to be me. He wanted this sober Adriane Mays for me to love who I am. Everybody doesn't like it, and it's okay. Guess who has to like it? Me. And that's the only person that matters, and God's plan for me. Anybody else? Not even my issue, not my problem. Turn the page. Don't listen to me. It's cool. Guess what? Because I'm still going to go hard every day, because God woke me up to try it again. Until he does not, I'm going to go hard for myself, for people I help, and show who I am for me. Ain't got nothing to do with you. So you got to get the passion. And it took work to get here. This is not the Adriane Mays from 20 months ago when I started my sobriety journey. This is the Adriane Mays today, July the 24th, 2025, 443 in a billionaire journey. And I'm still going. I ain't even scratched the surface yet. So guess what? You better get on board the AI Cash Story Captain, who is about that life. You might want to book a call or not. It's okay. Either way, because guess what? You'll see the transformation. You see it. Look at my page. You can definitely see it by then. So do your own transformation, my friends. I'm rooting you on. I'm cheering you on. But you got to do the work. Faith without works is dead. You believing in yourself and you don't put in the work, you're just believing in yourself. You're just talking about it. So Malcolm Jamal Warner passed away. Do you think he once actually passed away a couple of days ago? I just found out Hulk Hogan passed away today. And then Ozzy Osbourne passed away yesterday. Life is not promised. You might as well do the best you can while you're still here. And I'm going to remind people that you need to protect yourself in the actual life that you actually have right now. If you have family, there's no reason you shouldn't have life insurance. There's none. There's none. And even when you get into moments or what have you, there's a will and there's a way, because there's passive income. And that's what I'm going to show people. I hope y'all agree for my rant. I did not plan for an hour today. Drop in the comments if y'all still love me, AI Cash Story. If not, I get it. But hopefully you learned something today. Jonathan Montoya, my AI Cash Story coach, killing the game. You better get involved with the AI Launchpad Elite training. And the WebinarKit, watch how you can make yourself work while you're not even working. And then combining these different tools, my friends, and creating the AI twin so that they can be working while you're out on a vacation on the beach, literally kicking it with your family and friends. You don't have to sacrifice your time anymore. And that's what I'm going to show you and continually build with you while you loving on Adriane Mays, your AI Cash Story Captain. So AI tools that builds $5,000 webinar presentations in minutes. My life insurance agents, my real estate agents, my coaches, my entrepreneurs, my small business owners, anybody that needs to get exposure to their business, this is the tool for you. And the link is right there. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to stop, though, at the same time. But you know how I end. I can. I will. I shall be victorious. What up, though, Detroit, Michigan? Give me some love. Take some action. Or not. Because guess who is going to take action? Your girl. Let's go. Deuces.